Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This is our Path of the Damned Herald run. Episode 58. Yeah. We're getting the fuck out of Nekataka. I say that we might be going back into Nekataka pretty soon, but for now, we're getting out of Nekataka. I think we're gonna go do some sailing and just hit up some places. Maybe do some more, what is it? Mapping the archipelago stuff. That type of situation. We've got this southwest chunk that I want to kind of explore, so I think that is going to be the plan. Going. All the stuff here now. Might want to do that soon. Alright, we've got a derelict Valian ship.
I almost made myself throw up thinking about tortillas.
That's absurd. I love you, but don't do that.
Actively trying.
Yeah?
Hard.
It's hard? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, Valian ship. What do you got? What we got? Ponamu Birdscorned points at the ship in the distance. Galleon captain, a three-master, or it was. Not remains of the ship's foremast save a splintered stump, and the bowsprit has been sheared off. See how that crippled her? That's the work of pirates. Principe most likely, and probably the upstarts if they're raiding this close to the Valian patrol routes. Ushizu leans in close. They'll have taken any gold, but they might have left supplies. Karina's brow is damp with sweat. We shouldn't stick around. If the Valians see us plundering one of their ships, they won't give us a chance to explain. Use the spyglass. A red flag with scales and stars, the emblem of the Valian trading companies, flaps from the main mast. Pull alongside! We'll salvage whatever's left. Take a small boarding party and scour the galleon. Most of its cargo and all of its crew are missing. But you do find several barrels of fresh water and a few sacks of dried rice and coarse meal. Your competent hands make quick work of the task. You return to the deck and order Ponamu Birdscorned to set sail. Nice. Very well. The crew scrambles to their posts, eager to be clear of the area. Once the ship has disappeared behind you, the crew abandons nervous glances for relieved laughter. Nice. We didn't get fooled. That's always nice. Alright, let's turn follow off. I really wish you could zoom out further. Who's this? Slavers. Dour old Forwin. Let's save real quick, and then we're gonna fight. Bitch! Let's fucking go, dour old Forwin. Oof. Let's do it. Let's see if I can do our thing with Adair now. See how it all goes. Okay, so we want to start off with Discipline Strikes. And then we're looking... Ooh, goodness gracious. Nope. We're looking for a squishy target. That's a squishy target. Squishy-ish target over there.
Good.
Alright, and now we want to piercing strikes on this guy. Oh no, this wizard. He's got 9 armor. We wanna... not quite. Still, you know. Gidwin and Constantine up here hooking people up.
Just like that.
Stand together. That wasn't it.
Oh, this is dour old Forwin himself. I don't want to try this again. We're gonna go invisible. Okay, and then we are going to penetrating strike. Oof. Not bad. It's pretty good. It's not quite where we want. Let's see. Neither of them were crits. That's the thing. So we're getting hits, but not crits.
Speak freely. Your order. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. Smart stoning. Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one.
Stand together.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Be on seek.
Mowing. Exceed. Oh, what can I do? What? Yeah.
Yay! Alright, easy. Bunch of fine weaponry. Simple. Take all.
Oh, hell.
No worries. Okay, cool. We've got dunnage. Oh, the corroded wasteland is still like super fucking dangerous. The Steel Preacher. Still super dangerous. Fort Deadlight. I kinda remember this place. Go ahead and hit this one up. It's an abandoned village. You come upon an abandoned Huana village. The few of its huts that haven't been blown across the Deadfire countryside lie in ruins. Trees felled by strong winds litter the village's periphery. A handful of structures still stand, however, and might hide something worth salvaging. Cloak of Deflection. Fire Kelp. Something, I suppose. All away. No, we never have actually done this. I think actually taking Kehu here does stuff. So let's pop over here real quick. Quick save, we'll just do a fast swap of the party. Search the site. As you travel northwest, you discover a broad channel separating you from the flat expanse of a sandly in... How is that pronounced? Is it... I think it's... just islet? I think so. A wooden bridge spans the waterway, easily wide enough to accommodate a cart and horse. A crowd throngs the bridge, an eclectic menagerie of clean-coated Valians, a Maua in bright and colorful robes, and even the odd Orlan. Down the hill, by the water's edge, a small cluster of Amawa have gathered. Approach the Amawa near the water. From the shore, you see the channel's current seems significantly stronger than it had from afar, perhaps fed by the recent storms. The Huana gathered here, garbed in thin robes and little else, watch as you approach. One steps forward, her own gown in far brighter colors than those around her. She cants her head to the side. You look bedraggled, stranger, as if the sea spat you upon our shore. What for you come here? To watch? What's this all about? The arc of her hand describes first the swimmers, then the waters, then the islet on the other side. They challenged the Osa Channel. The rains fell and the waters run swift. They must swim swifter yet. For each who finishes, there is honor. For the one who wins, there is more. Maya looks over the Amawa, eyes lingering on a heavily muscled bald woman, a lean blonde man, and a gangly young man in his late teens. I reckon the blonde has an advantage, being both strong and compact. If I say I'd like to join the race. Several of the gathered Huana chuckle. The woman merely smiles, bowing her head slightly. Challenging Osa. It is always done by a Maua to prove strength and stamina in the water. I stay afraid it may be too much for another kith. I don't want to do it. I want to have Takehu do it. But the Huana were traditionally a welcoming people. She bows her head. And what welcome would we provide if we fed our guests unknowing to Nengati? But her gaze returns to yours. When her gaze returns to yours, she bears a small smile. But you are not unknowing, I say. She nods and motions you towards the channel. Then go join the others at the water's edge. Yeah, I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna fail massively, so whatever. Well, I say this. So we saved right before. We'll do this, and then maybe if we do, we'll try And then alternatively, maybe if we go to the bridge, we can send Dekehu down to the water. I don't know. Go to the water and strip down. You shrug off your brine-clustered clothes and lay your belongings on the rocks. The swimmers slip out of their own robes and choose places on the stone outcroppings overlooking the channel. Each Amawa's tightly muscled skin glimmers slightly as if dusted with shavings of silver. The woman stands to the side. When my hand falls, then you go. First, the Ben takes the prize. She lifts her hand above her head. You spring off the stone and crash into the cool, crisp salt water with the other swimmers. I actually succeeded the first one. You kick against the powerful current, expertly reaching one hand after the other to pull yourself through the water, parting it like a knife. The others fall behind. One of the Huana, you notice, struggles to remain in the pack. No, he's struggling just to stay above the water. His desperate cries carry down the channel. Aww. Help him to shore. You wrap an arm around the struggling swimmer, and he has the wherewithal not to struggle against you as you swim him towards land. You pull yourself onto the rocky shore and help him up behind you. A large, bald woman pulls ahead and reaches the goal first. The crowd roars as she walks onto the far shore, fists raised victoriously. The young swimmer squeezes your arm, and he thanks Sakara. Hey. The crowd on the bridge thins and the commotion dies down. Your journey continues. See if there's... I just want to know if there's a unique. We could get a Ring of Unshackling, which gives you Suppress Affliction. Whatever. Alternatively, if we go to the bridge, we can bet on the race. And if we bet correctly, we can just make some money. So I like what we did. Cool. Alright. Silverfish, hagfish, water. Murkwater Lagoon. Man, there's some tough shit out on these fucking spots. Okay, so looks like we've got options for basically like all of this different stuff. So we've got the Steel Preacher down here. He is a 3-star. We've got... There's still one of them down here that we haven't done? Guess maybe not. Obviously, we've got Corroded Wastelands down here. So maybe we do this island first. And see how it goes. Oh my goodness! You know what we never did? We never got Facina. Alright, whatever. We'll pick her up next time. Can. Okay, so we've got... Hey, Frail, how's it going? Blighted Bog. Alright, let's do this. Blighted Bog it is. We're a little under the level for this place, but hopefully it won't be too big of a deal. Fetid, sweltering air cradles you as you push your way through the thick growth. Your clothing sticks to your skin and sweat drips from your brow and chin. It's going not too bad. We're making progress. I think we're kind of over the hump. If I wanted to just like end the game, honestly, I could do so in like the next 10 hours, I think. But I'd have to gun it, and I'm kind of enjoying doing all the side content, so probably still a long time before we end. You hear movement ahead of you, accompanied by something that sounds like conversation. Sneak closer to observe. Failure! No! Large boggy clearing spreads before you, mists clinging to the water and soggy ground alike. A massive lurker rests in the water, utterly still as that word and Delmgen speak in low, susurrus tones. The Minpuerga and Delmgen fall silent as you appear, and the former waves the latter back as she makes her way to you. The reek of decay precedes her, and she peers at you with black eyes. We would kill you for your trespass, consume your essence, and add it to our own, yet you find us otherwise engaged. Leave this place while you can. Hard lips twist with a mouth filled with teeth of gnarled wood. Check. Got... That is not the correct place. Also not the correct. I don't really care. Well, I'll check afterwards. What's going on here? A hiss issues from her knotted mouth. That is none of your concern, Kith. Adelmingen gave me an amazing mushroom once. Any chance I can get another? Really? Oh my goodness. Is this actually happening? Can I get another mushroom? Resolve? Refuse the mushroom? The Delmgen makes an odd clicking sound when the Minpuerga glances back at her. Then the twisted creature returns her attention to you, offering you a mushroom from somewhere within her dark mass. Eat the mushroom. Stuff the mushroom into your mouth, and it bursts sweet and juicy across your tongue. You revel in the flavor, but the world around you begins to shift and shiver. The air melts like water. You barely notice that the creatures have surrounded you. They approach. No! That's fucking rude. Alright, we should be able to get the location here, and I'll just look up if there's any... I mean, we'll fight them, but... Oh man, look at all these Oof, a lot of bog lurkers. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, it just says swamp. Okay. Okay. I wanna know what the damn place is. I should have checked it before I jumped in. How'd Vesperia go? You guys make good progress? Blighted Bog, that's what it's called. I knew it had bog in the name. Blighted Bog. Unmarked location. Honestly, do not see anything by the name, so fuck it. Not really a ton of cutscenes. Hey, I mean, you know, it happens. As long as you're having fun. Fuck it. Let's just approach openly. What's going on here? Scatter them with magic. Refuse the mushroom. Though your mouth salivates at the mushroom's aroma, you shake your head and refuse the offering with a simple gesture. Oh, we don't have Palagina, who's our intimidation. Fuck it. Scatter him with magic. Rolling flames. Aloth gathers essence around them before hurling a blast of mystic power into the clearing. Debris falls around you, but the Minpurga and her cohort remains. The creatures glare and hiss at you at once. The floor around you bursts into movement, advancing. Let's fight some plants. Fuck yeah, fighting plants. It's always the damn plants. And I guarantee you they're going to attack me from other directions as well. Okay. Fuck plants, man. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely think we want to take out this Minpurga first. So we're going to... Ooh, that's a big-ass bog ooze. Let's not start with Discipline Strikes, because Discipline Strikes, while awesome, kinda... everything else takes forever to cast. So let's start with Iron Skin. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Litany for the body. Also nope, nope, nope. We're gonna do Deleterious Alacrity of Motion. And then you, I'm actually okay with you doing Hobbling Shot, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have very high defenses, so that should be fun. Oof, what if I Briar back here? Oh man, that's a whole lot of shit, y'all. I think we're gonna immediately fall into Enduring Dance. We're gonna pop on the Minpurga. I think the goal is to kill it as quickly as possible. Do we have Deleterious up now? We do. We want Merciless Gaze up. Okay, we got the Hobble off. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, well then fine. Continue with what you're doing. That. Nice. Very good. Okay. We stop trying to cast all of the things that I do not care about you casting. Alright, we have Deleterious up. We have Merciless Gaze up. We have Disciplined Strikes up. Now just attack stuff.
Good thinking.
Okay. We want to get a little closer to things, just in general. And then I would like to... I think... Who do we get marked for the... Oh, we got marked for the hunt on that guy? Now, I would like to... mark this Minpurga. We're gonna do this.
Good.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, that didn't hit. Damn.
You're slow.
Double damn. We didn't get shit.
That dog will hunt. Just like that.
That's
Try a
embarrassing.
different position. Glory be to God. Mow it. Exit on it.
This is futile.
Oh, good.
There's a walloping.
Exit on it.
All right, cool. Got that. Do not have enough. I can do just basic escape though. We're gonna escape behind the dank spore, and then we're gonna try to focus it as an option. Do not cast that. Absolutely do not cast that. Cast consecrated ground. Numpty. How many wounds does she have? She has 10. Okay. She's still in enduring dance. Gotcha. Okay. Is she doing... Has she done any burn damage yet? She has not done any burn damage yet.
Just like that.
Hey!
I'm no help here.
She wants to attack all the damn time. Or she wants to cast all the damn time.
That must have hurt.
Mow it. Exit on it.
That's not very.
Oh my god, you have all these buffs and you decide to cast a freaking spell. Auto attack, my man. That's how I made you.
Hey. Give me a hand here. Mow it. Exit on it. Nuh-uh. Didn't work. Still got it.
Alright.
Oh, good.
Stand together.
Done and done.
Right on top.
Ooh, she just got hit.
Exit on it.
She still has enduring dance. You already don't... Damn, that does not last very long. How long does this last? For 15 seconds? Shit, that sucks.
That's on me.
Usually happen. I swear. I reap what I sow. Nuh-uh. Didn't work.
Okay, that has knocked her out of enduring. I actually feel okay about her casting that now.
Just like
That's
Are
it.
you even trying?
I'm having some trouble moving through this.
Uh-oh.
I need.
Roro. I mean, we could just revive him if he goes down, but...
Yes?
Do we have... There.
That's it.
Get a clean hit.
Hey, the second one hit. Nice.
Great.
Try to
I need some help here.
get him healed.
What do you need?
You were saying?
Alright, there we go.
Yes?
Probably put that back up.
Good. I'm fixing to. Nuh-uh, didn't work.
That's it.
Alright, overall, not too bad.
Just like
That was some. Those were some pretty thick enemies,
swear.
honestly.
Stand together.
Indeed.
What can I do you for?
Still no burn damage on her stuff.
Hey.
What about his stuff? Ah, we definitely have judged enemies. Nice. So
Take that.
that's gonna level. Cool. Dope.
Just like that.
It's no use.
You were saying? Ashiza, strike.
How may I help?
Right between the eyes. Nuh-uh, didn't work.
Does she have? Huh.
Could use something to put a little pep in my step.
I don't think we did anything to give Shodi.
Just like that.
Fuck. I don't think we did anything to give Shodi weapon skills. Didn't we give her sword and shield? We should see if we can actually give her the other one as well. Okay, we got fair trial. Applies one of the aforementioned inspirations at random the first time you are affected by an affliction. Cool. Now we either just have to deal a certain amount of damage or perform a certain number of disengagement attacks, either of which will be very easy to get in the long run.
Happily.
Hey, Shote. What are we talking about? Adrift in a waking dream, Shodi sways on her feet, sweating, muscles quivering. She whimpers low in her throat. Try to jostle her out of it. Shodi groans, slow to rouse. At first, she hunches in on herself, but then the tension eases from her muscles and she stands straighter. Confused, her eyes study your face.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty.
She worries her bottom lip with her teeth.
Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake.
Maybe the desire would ebb if you killed someone close to us. Jesus. Woo! That's fucked up. Didn't the cleansing work?
It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered, it soaked the blessing right up, left me with hardly none.
You're losing your light to the darkness. Rekindle it by helping the living. She sucks in a deep breath.
You sound like my high priestess Samhain. She never shuts up about the living, when she ought to worry more about the dead. Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gaun's will, and the less I get a wink of sleep.
Maybe you should release the souls you're holding.
Well, sure, I mean to. Eventually.
A shadow of a smile shades her lips.
Us Gaunites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose.
She turns her face away, bottom lip trembling. Slowly, her fingers reach for the hem of your shirt. She rubs the pads of her fingers over it, holding to you in the slightest of touches. Aloth hums approvingly. Maya thumbs her chin, nodding.
Will you help me, Watcher?
I'm not trying to seduce Shodi, so I'm just gonna say yes.
I was hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like, with you by my side, I can stand against gods.
We'll find an Adra and release your burden. The best way to ensure the souls reach the beyond.
It'll need to be a potent source to overpower the draw of my lantern. It's gotta be luminous, for sure.
She nods, clearly devising a plan of action.
That's one problem solved. But what about the itty-bitty issue regarding the god of rebirth not actually being in hell? The souls will make it safely, but who's to see to their proper reseeding? This is a huge risk of Aora's balance. You really trust Malgrin not to rebirth Aethasians as warriors of the flame? Think Galawain won't be greedy? Gone aside, the god's past actions don't instill me with the greatest confidence.
Right? What else would you propose?
Normally, I'd simply safekeep them until the god of rebirth could return to hell. But
What if we gave the souls to the Animancers? They've made gains in reproducing the cycle of rebirth.
put my flock into the hands of experimenters? How can we trust they'd be successful? Or hell, even to be well-meaning in their intent? Just the thought's making my shoulders twitch. You sure about this?
No, I'm not. Absolutely not. You harvest the souls, the Animancers replant them. It's a new cycle, one that'll work.
You're right. What if there's no one left to release the souls from the lantern after the darkness has come and Aora's recovered?
Yoy.
The gods will survive, but Kithkind may not.
She sighs, rubbing tiredly at the spot between her eyes.
Guess that settles it then. Find me an Animancer, and we'll try it.
She nods before turning away. Interesting.
What can I do? I'd be glad.
Hey, I've leveled. Nice. I'm level 14? Damn. My big boy pants on. We're getting strong. Okay. Luck, level 14. What does that give me? Probably just uncanny luck or tough. Anything others? One or the other. Oh, Enduring Beacon, right, or Inspired Beacon. Probably Inspired Beacon. Increased damage for 8 seconds. A really big boost of damage for a short duration, but still. Pretty strong. And it's unlikely that I'm going to spend a large amount of
Yes?
zeal on other things. Hey, Maya also gets a level. Nice. I think we take evasive fire here. Oh. Needs so much. Pierce the bell. Yeah, I think we take Pierce the bell first. Extra 3 penetration on Pierce the bell. Real strong. Real strong.
Absolutely.
Okay, so. Now. We can just continue on. We just killed a bunch of plants for the sake of killing a bunch of plants, basically. Alright, we've got a ruined tower. Guanamahe. Elementalist Grimoire. Elementalist Grimoire, rope and grappling hook. Koro River Delta. False Mouth Forest and ruins of Amira's roof. Okay. You're up late, love bug.
Yeah.
What's up, Buttercup? Yeah, that's... I feel you sometimes on that one. Like, legitimately. Sometimes I think, oh, little kid. Little kid. Sometimes I think, if I just don't go to sleep... about anything, right? You stuck, Mama. Are you having problems, Lippo Kitty? Got out. She's really bad with her claws. She gets stuck in things all the time. Alright, Koro River Delta. Let's see what this does for us. I'm gonna look it. I'm not gonna read what it's about, but I'm gonna look it up first. I say that, but apparently this is one of those unmarked locations, and it doesn't have a wiki page that I can find. The deep river that flows down from the island's central mountains meets the sea here, expanding into a broad delta. The azure water spreads to the east, remarkably calm and quiet. Gulls hang on above the air above the shallows, intermittently diving in pursuit of food. The weathered skiff rests on the shore. A galleon sets at anchor a mile or so off the coast. Fresh footprints in the sand lead inland along the side of the river. Follow the footprints. You follow the path inland. Unlike the sea, the river's waters churn on their way down from the hills. On the far side of the water stands the crumbled ruins of an ancient tower. A huge lake, the river's source, spreads before you, ringed almost entirely by walls of sheer rock. It is fed by towering waterfalls that cascade down the island's rocky promontories. Near the shore, you see a group of kith, along with an ogre and imp in freebooter dress. Failure. You duck behind a rock, kicking a stone in your way. It bounces down the hill, and the pirates look up at you. "A hider by that rock!" squeals the imp, pointing at you wildly. "I saw it first!" One of the kith, a sharply dressed young man, steps forward, his hand hovering near the grip of his blade. Oh shit. Odysseus. The pirate bows low at the waist, his left hand fanning out the tail of his fine Balian coat. His right hand, however, remains near the grip of his weapon. He He straightens, his dark eyes holding yours.
I'm not one to start a fray I don't have to, bon amico, but I'm very curious as to just what in the name of WoW you're doing here.
Look up Renetti. Renetti! Puke Stabber. Stabber. Ah, he's an old friend of Seraphin's. Shit, that's been cool. So let's just talk it out with him. If we end up fighting him, if we fight him, if we end up doing good things, we end up doing good things. I take it you don't know who I am.
Merle, you're that watcher from the Reach, aren't you? The one making good with the Principe. Still, the question requires asking and answering alike. Why are you here?
The nice box you got there, what's in it?
Look, I assure you that you want absolutely no part in what's in this box. The god's damned blade has a curse on it. It's made an absolute mess of our ship. Ruined 2 of my coats.
Renetti shakes his head.
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Well, perhaps on my worst enemy.
He chuckles, brushing a knuckle across his chin.
And some of my more boorish friends. That might provide an evening's amusement.
A curse? What kind of curse?
The details, I assure you, amico, are not fit for polite company. They're really quite, descant. Foul.
Just tell me already. Renetti sighs and pinches the bridge of his nose.
The men who made that damnable thing call it Puke Stabber. It's an apt name, and that's all I'll say of it.
Okay. Then you won't mind me buying it. I'd be willing to pay 450 obols worth of mixed currency for it. The ogre whistles and Renetti scowls at him. He considers, stroking his chin.
450 obles. That's a lot of gold. Or a lot of whatever you give me. We pirates and our mixed currencies, nah?
Finally, he nods and accepts the very heavy purse.
Here, for the chest.
He hands you a small brass key.
I hope you own an extensive wardrobe.
I'm here.
Hope you don't own an expensive wardrobe, really?
Certainly.
Okie dokie then.
Captain, Ishi, quiet
What
time.
if I try to pickpocket from all of them? I can't. I don't have any skill. I forget
Your
about
orders?
that. I only
Of
have that
course.
with Seraphin. That sucks. Puke Stabber! Okay, we just paid 8,000 for this. What does it do? It's a dagger. It gives epic hangover and mean drunk. Puke Stabber stokes the fire in the wielder's belly, infusing their mind and body with drunken rage. Increases melee attack speed and melee damage while under the effects of alcohol. Really? This unsavory weapon has changed hands too many times to have an accurate account of its history. The most agreed upon legend attributes a dear wooden shepherd and frequent tavern patron with its initial creation. But even this yarn tends to be told with slurred, ale-soured words. Man, I've talked too much today. I'm getting bleh. The only things truly known about the dagger are the contents of its construction, the rent, twisted remnants of a cheap brass beer stein, and the dreadful effect it has on both its wielder and its victims. Puke Stabber seems to bring out the worst qualities of a mean drunk, and mean drunks seem to be the only people who have ever carried it, though rarely for long. Unsurprisingly, such individuals tend to misplace or gamble away the weapon with alarming regularity, though it is most commonly taken by force after a drunken row or pointless bar fight. Okay. It can be enchanted with... It already has Epic Hangover, which does basically nothing. We can give it Debauchery, which... Chance to cause target to stop and vomit on critical hit. Wow. Okay. Or iron stomach. Hangovers no longer cause vomiting, and bad food no longer sickens the wielder. Nice. That's cool. And you can turn mean drunk into mad drunk, which is then stronger. Or you can keep mean drunk and you can get numb. Minus 10% damage taken from melee attacks. This is a really good weapon if you get rid of the hangover, I'm assuming. But you can't get rid of the hangover without Midnight Mead, which is the signature beverage of the Kraken's Eye in Port Maje. I think this is actually pretty expensive. Interesting. Cool.
I'm listening.
Now we kill them.
Let's go.
I'm more than fine just walking away from that. That was enjoyable exchange. Okay. So, I think before we head into the False Mouth Forest, that's probably going to be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.